reviewed the product line, I'd like to talk a little bit about the power of scent and its importance and why it helps to make essential oils so effective. Much of the strength of the power of essential oils comes from the power of scent and how scent interacts with the brain and the other senses. Smell affects so many things. It affects how things taste, it affects our understanding of our surroundings, and it's closely linked with memory and emotion. If you think about your favorite smells or freshly mowed grass or the beach, there are some smells that are really universal. You probably just imagine what freshly mowed grass smells like. There are smells that may remind you of your parents' home or your grandparents' home or a specific recipe or a place or time in your life and evoke emotion related to that. But essential oils are more than just about something smelling good. And while they do smell fantastic, they really work with the senses to help shape our understanding of our surroundings. The most powerful of our senses is the sense of smell. It's 10,000 times stronger than all of the other senses, which have to travel through the body through a complex system of nerves and cells to reach the brain. But smell is more powerful in great part because the reaction is instantaneous in the way that your body interprets it when you smell something. As you can see from the infographic on the screen right now, it really explains the entire scientific process between smelling something and experiencing the reaction. And I'll go through the whole process in a minute, but understanding the words and the terms isn't necessarily important. But if you can understand the general process and why smell is so effective, it can help you understand how to use essential oils better and help to share them with other people. So as you can see, when you breathe in a smell, the olfactory receptors in the nose send electrical impulses to the olfactory bulb in the brain, which then passes information onto the limbic system. The limbic system, kind of also known as the emotional part of the brain, is what controls mood, memory, emotional response. Any emotion that you have or thought largely originates from the limbic system. As a result, the brain releases natural chemicals into the body that can make you feel more alert, more energized, relaxed, refreshed. And what you're smelling will determine how your body responds as it unlocks the natural response to that. We just talked about fresh-baked cookies a second ago, so consider when you smell fresh-baked cookies or one of your favorite recipes. You instantly feel hungry, even if maybe you didn't feel hungry before. That's kind of an example of how this process works and how the power of the sense of smell and the body's natural reaction to it works. The really important thing to remember from that whole scientific process is that it is instantaneous. Instead of waiting for products that may take a while to feel the effects, you know, if you take an aid to help you sleep, something like that, essential oils really can create immediate reactions within the body. So if you don't remember the whole infographic and you can remember that, it'll be a really powerful way to help you share them. In fact, businesses are really recognizing the strong connection between scent and memory and purchasing power and things like that and integrating it into their marketing. You may have noticed as you're out shopping that many stores use fragrances that have become associated with their brand. These things in large part are very targeted. It's so that you might hear something, rather smell something that reminds you of that brand that may trigger a shopping response. It's pleasant. It makes you want to stay in the store longer. Hotels and even airlines sometimes now are baking fresh-baked cookies regularly in the lobby or in the air to create that kind of homey, comfortable feel. Businesses are really recognizing the powerful connection between scent and behavior, and obviously that is a really growing industry. I'd like to share just a couple of anecdotal studies about the power of essential oils. An in-depth Harvard study recently determined that people who used rose oil while studying had greater recall while being tested on the material afterwards. So their sense of concentration was deeper. The fact that they were able to commit that information to memory was attributed directly to the use of the essential oil. In addition, I'm not sure, really nice one, I think, for just about everybody. Another recent study performed on dental patients shows that those who were exposed to lavender in the waiting area had lower anxiety during and after their visit because of the calming and relaxing properties of experiencing the lavender oil. Studies like this with various positive results are numerous, and we could talk about them really for the whole webinar, but I'd like to spend a bit more time showing you some of the amazing ways that you can use essential oils in your everyday life. By no means is this going to be an exhaustive list or encompass all the ways that you can use them, but it will help you to understand that the uses are incredibly varied and think of ways that essential oils can work for you in your life. Today we're going to focus on the use for our 3 single oils that we carry: lemon, lavender, and peppermint. How can oils be used? So just about everybody knows that you can diffuse oils in your homes, at your meetings, in your car, your office, really anywhere that you can think of. I have lemon diffusing in my office right now and do most days, and I know a lot of us here in the office diffuse several different oils. But there are a lot of other ways that you can use them. They can be used topically, they can be applied to the skin, they can be used throughout your home, and some can even be ingested. In fact, oils can be added to so many of the products that you're already using to enhance the experience. So they're definitely not something we're suggesting that you would use instead of other products that you may love or a healthy diet, but really something that can help to increase the effects of the things that you're already doing in your life. To get started with lemon, as you know from watching the videos and our other training materials, is naturally uplifting and energizing. It also smells really refreshing and clean. That's why, in great part, I like to have it in my office. Using lemon oil can help combat mental fatigue, enhance clarity, just create kind of a general feeling of well-being and alertness. In the U.S., lemon oil can be ingested. If you are promoting it outside the U.S., please be really careful to verify the local registrations where you're promoting it so that we're making sure that we're adhering to local regulations. That one is really important because especially with our essential oils, we have a lot of varied registrations worldwide and how they're allowed to be promoted in each country. Lemon oil has a lot of additional benefits. It's known for its kind of grease-fighting and cleansing properties and can be used to cleanse oily skin and strengthen and nourish the hair and scalp in small quantities. You can mix it with carrier oil, add a couple drops to your moisturizing lotion, shampoo, or conditioner, or other favorite products to enjoy the benefits. Really important to understand, though, that some of these oils need to be diluted with an additional product or carrier oil before using, because some of them are really strong and you don't want to have any